Raphinha is a man possessed. Fermin Lopez is claiming match balls like they're souvenirs. And Joan Garcia is standing like a wall that refuses to crack. Look at the table. Look at the score lines. Barcelona isn't just winning games. They are dismantling the very idea of a competitive match. For years, we've been told that modern football is about fine margins, about the struggle for control. But right now, Barca is playing a brand of football that feels like it's being beamed in from a different era. Or perhaps a future we weren't ready for. They are fluid. They are ruthless. They are conceding almost nothing. But the scariest part? Nobody is talking about the how. The question isn't whether they're good. The trophies in the cabinet answer that. The real question is, are we witnessing a version of Barcelona that has never existed before? A version that doesn't rely on magic, but on a cold, calculated engineering of victory? We aren't surprised when Barcelona is talented. We expect the world-class wingers, the Masia prodigies, and the tactical masterclasses. That's the DNA. But the standard they've set this season has crossed the line from excellent into unnatural. Usually a team goes through cycles, peaks and valleys, but Barcelona has flattened the curve. Instead of the tense, one-goal escapes we saw in seasons past, they are operating like a high-output machine running at 100% capacity with zero friction. Since that wake-up call against Madrid, something clicked. It wasn't just a good run, it was a reawakening. They've entered a spell where losing feels like a mathematical impossibility. We remember the 2009 treble. We remember the MSN era of 2015. But those teams were built on the shoulders of giants. Xavi, Iniesta, Messi. Hansi Flick has taken a group of kids and turned them into a tactical infantry. At one point, they went 8 games unbeaten, conceding only once. That isn't just good defending. That is a systematic erasure of the opponent's ability to even enter the box. What Hansi Flick has built in Catalonia isn't just a formation. It's a psychological trap. It's a system designed to remove hesitation from the game of football. Every move is designed to force the opponent to make a decision before they're ready. And it starts with a defensive line that defies logic. Look at this. Barcelona is defending higher than almost any team in Europe. In the past, a high line was a gamble, a high-risk, high-reward strategy. Under Flick, it's not a gamble. It's a coordinated ambush. This isn't blind aggression. It's perfect synchronization. The center backs don't just track runners. They dictate where the runners can go. Their offside trap isn't a reaction to a pass. It's a proactive movement that closes the window of opportunity before the passer even looks up. That half second of hesitation by the striker, that's where the game is won. And the transition, it's rapid fire. Flick has reprogrammed his defenders. No more sideways passes to keep the rhythm. No more death by 1,000 passes. Pau Cubarsí isn't looking to keep possession. He's looking to break your shape. Pedri and Marc Casto aren't there to circulate the ball endlessly. They are there to compress time. They use fewer touches to progress the ball faster. This is patience-free football. And it's terrifying to defend against because the defense never gets a chance to settle. When it comes to the attack, Flick has completely torn up the traditional Barcelona playbook. In the old days, you knew where the threat was coming from. Now, there is no fixed point. If you love the beautiful game, stick with us. Subscribe and see all our future football videos. Lewandowski might be the finisher, but he's not always the reference. 1 minute it's Raphinha cutting inside. The next it's Fermin Lopez arriving like a ghost in the box. The goals are coming from everywhere, and that is by design. Lamine Yamal doesn't just hug the touchline. Raphinha doesn't just stay high. They rotate responsibilities so frequently that defenders don't know who to track. They stretch the pitch horizontally, not to cross the ball, but to force the defensive line to collapse inward. They pin the fullbacks wide, then cut inside with such velocity that they create vertical lanes through the heart of the defense. It doesn't look frantic. It looks like a building being demolished by a controlled explosion. But perhaps their greatest weapon is the one nobody talks about: the press. This isn't the heavy metal football of Klopp, nor is it the positional suffocation of Guardiola. Flick has pioneered a system of short recoveries. If Barcelona loses the ball, they don't chase it blindly across the pitch. They instantly close the passing angles. They kill the counterattack in its cradle. Flick didn't try to recreate the past. He fused the best parts of every era. Positional discipline from Pep, vertical intent from Bayern, physical conditioning from the modern game, and he added one crucial ingredient: an indifference to stardom. This team doesn't rely on one player to have a 10 out of 10 game. The structure is so robust that injuries haven't derailed them. Bad individual performances don't lead to losses. Barcelona isn't running on vibes or confidence. They are running on repeatable mechanical behavior. When they win, it feels like the natural order of things. When they drop points, like the rare anomalies against Chelsea or Madrid, it feels like a glitch in the matrix. Most aggressive teams burn out. This team just gets more consistent. Systems are the how, but players are the why. Flick has found the perfect avatars for his philosophy. Let's talk about Lamine Yamal. The Wonder Kid label is old news. What makes him scary now is his spatial intelligence. He's no longer just a winger, he's a gravity well. When he receives the ball in the half turn, the entire opposing defense tilts toward him, and the second they tilt, the trap is sprung. If Yamal creates the panic, Raphinha is the one who delivers the sentence. This is the most direct, ruthless version of Raphinha we've ever seen. He doesn't need to roam, he just needs a blade of grass in a vertical lane. Then there's Fermin Lopez. He is the master of the invisible run. While you're staring at Yamal, Fermin is already in your 6-yard box. He is violent with his timing. One touch, one finish. Game over. And holding the heartbeat of it all is Pedri. In this system, Pedri isn't a creator, he's a panic deleter. When the game gets chaotic, he slows it down. When the press gets high, he evaporates it. He is the anchor that allows the wings to fly. And at the back, Joan Garcia has provided a level of security that allows this entire high-wire act to function. His ability to win one-on-ones means the defenders can stay high without the fear of a single mistake costing them the match. We've seen great Barcelona teams before. Pep's era had territorial dominance. The MSN era had individual violence. Xavi's era had structural rhythm. This team has all three, yet it feels fragile in none of them. They don't need 70% possession to hurt you. They don't need a miracle from a superstar to win. They have engineered a way to remove variance from football. When you look at the stats across Europe, City, Madrid, Bayern, they all live in the same neighborhood. Then you look at Barcelona. They are quietly detached. Fewer shots conceded than the bus parking teams. More goals than the all-out attack teams. They aren't just winning, they are redefining what it means to be a dominant force in the 2020s. We are seeing a team that shouldn't be possible, playing a season that shouldn't exist. This isn't just a purple patch. This is a foundation. And if this is what they look like now, in the middle of the journey, what on earth will they look like by the time the trophies are handed out in May? The rest of Europe is watching. The rest of Europe is worried. And they should be. Because the most dangerous thing in sports isn't a team that's hot, it's a team that's inevitable. If you want to stay on top of the tactical shifts changing the beautiful game, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We're watching this Barcelona evolution closely. Don't miss the next breakdown. Would you like me to analyze a specific match from this run to see these tactics in action? Let me know in the comments. See you in the next one.